There are 2,640 billionaires in the world, according to Forbes. Each year, Forbes tallies its list of the world's billionaires using a snapshot of financial information like the latest stock prices, exchange rates, assets and more. This year saw the number of billionaires worldwide fall by about 87, with 34 Russian tycoons losing their spots after the country's invasion of Ukraine. Of the nearly 3,000 billionaires in the world, only 14 are black. That's fewer than 1%. Of those 14, only 2 are women. 8 are Americans. 1. Aliko Dangote, $14.2 billion. Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote saw his fortune grow from around $11.5 billion on last year's list. Dangote founded and owns nearly 88% of publicly traded Dangote Cement. He also owns stakes in publicly traded salt, sugar and flour manufacturing companies. 2. Mike Adenuga, $8.3 billion. Adenuga, Nigeria's second richest man, made his first million at 26 selling lace and distributing soft drinks, according to Forbes. But he built his fortune in telecom and oil production. 3. Abdulsamad Rabiu, $6.9 billion. Rabiu is the founder of BUA Group, a Nigerian conglomerate with interests in sugar refining, cement production, real estate, steel, port concessions, manufacturing, oil, gas and shipping. 4. Robert F. Smith, $8 billion. Smith made his fortune through the private equity firm, Vista Equity Partners, which he founded in 2000. A graduate of Cornell, he pledged $50 million, personally and through a foundation, to the university in 2016. And in 2019, Smith announced that his family was providing a grant to eliminate the student debt of the entire Morehouse College class of 2019. 5. David Steward, $6 billion. Steward is co-founder and chairman of Worldwide Technology, an $11.2 billion IT provider whose customers include Citi, Verizon and the federal government. 6. Patrice Motsepe, $2.7 billion. Motsepe was the first black African to appear on the Forbes list. He became a billionaire in 2008 as founder and chairman of African Rainbow Minerals. 7. Oprah Winfrey, $2.5 billion. In addition to the media, entertainment and business empire she's built, Winfrey owns shares in Weight Watchers and has a partnership with Apple. She has donated nearly $500 million to charities throughout her career, including more than $100 million to the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. 8. Jay-Z, $1.4 billion. In June 2019, Jay-Z became hip-hop's first proven and viable billionaire, thanks to what Forbes called a sprawling and diverse empire. 9. Michael Jordan, $2 billion. NBA great Jordan, one of the 9 Americans on the list, still has sponsorship deals with Hanes, Gatorade and Upper Deck 19 years after retiring from basketball. 10. Strive Masiyiwa, $1.9 billion. Masiyiwa overcame protracted government opposition to launch mobile phone network Econet Wireless Zimbabwe in his country of birth in 1998, according to Forbes. He and his wife, Sitsi, have provided scholarships to more than 250,000 young Africans over the past 20 years through their Higher Life Foundation. 11. Rihanna, $1.4 billion. Making her debut on Forbes' list, Rihanna has a projected net worth of $1.7 billion due to her ever-expanding Fendi empire that has now branched out to sleepwear, lingerie, and soon Fendi Kids. 12. Michael Lee Chin, $1.4 billion. A native of Jamaica, Lee Chin made his fortune investing in National Commercial Bank Jamaica, AIC Limited and other companies. 13. Alex Karp, $1.3 billion. Karp is the co-founder and CEO of the software firm Palantir Technologies. 14. Tiger Woods, $1.1 billion. Woods took the golf world by storm and went pro in 1996. Most of his capital comes from his success in golf and endorsement deals. His endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade and Rolex helped tip him over the edge, sending his net worth slightly over $1 billion. 15. LeBron James, $1 billion. Between his basketball ventures, business ventures including a startup in Blaze Pizza to endorsements from Nike and Coca-Cola, James has his own media company SpringHill Entertainment. 16. Tyler Perry, $1 billion. Perry is an actor, director, producer and screenwriter. The media mogul also owns Tyler Perry Studios, located in the heart of Atlanta on the historic grounds of the former Fort McPherson Army Base.
Black lives matter, there's no doubt about that. But so does black wealth. So today, let's take a look at the 10 richest black families in America and see how they live their luxurious lives. The West family. If you think even a quarter as highly as Kanye West thinks of himself, you probably worship him as a god. Yes, the famous rap star has everything. Money, fame, and one genuinely luxurious lifestyle. Even though he's more of a jester than an actual performer these days, he still manages to bring out the cash. And oh boy does he love to flash it. Kanye's wealth is nothing short of staggering. He's among the wealthiest singers in the world, with a jaw-dropping net worth of $500 million. True, just a year ago his net worth was above $2 billion. But then he had to rant. Thus, Adidas and Gap pulled their support from Kanye's iconic Yeezy footwear brand, worth $3 billion. Still, Kanye's far from becoming another washed-up star struggling to make ends meet. When he's not paying for divorce lawyers and PR warlocks, Kanye spends his money on a lifestyle that can only be described as extravagant. He owns a Boeing 747 private jet, a garage full of expensive cars, and multiple luxurious properties, including ranches in Wyoming and a manor in Hidden Hills, California. Kanye's generosity also knows no bounds, showering his loved ones with lavish gifts, from luxury cars to multi-million-dollar engagement rings. Despite his challenging situation, Kanye is much like a phoenix. He will always climb from the ashes stronger. Imagine what a powerhouse he'd be if only he had some integrity, like our next entry. The Young family. Andre Ramel Young, famously known as Dr. Dre, didn't just make music, he made history. From his early days with NWA to his groundbreaking solo albums, Dre's beats have become the soundtrack of our lives. But he didn't stop at music. Dre proved that the road to wealth had many lanes, investing in companies like Beats by Dre, which Apple eventually snatched up for a cool $3 billion. Talk about turning Beats into Benjamins. Not content with just stacking paper, Dr. Dre and his family have significantly impacted their community. He's funded countless scholarships and donated to various causes, ensuring his success doesn't stop at his front door. Besides the Beats empire, the Young family invested heavily in real estate that could make your head spin, from sprawling mansions to luxury penthouses. When it comes to cars, Dre doesn't just show them off in his videos. He actually has a variety of exotic cars in his garage. Living in utmost luxury, the Young family knows how to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Private jets, lavish vacations, and designer wardrobes are just regular Tuesdays for them. Though in their prime days the Young family was worth more than $3 billion, they can't get even a 10-figure sum in their bank accounts today. The prominent black family rocks a cool $800 million. But money is not everything, as Dre is much more than a figure in a bank account. He's the beat of our generation's youth, and we will definitely not forget about Dre. But since we're talking about the wealthiest black families, it's high time to get those billionaires. The James, $400 million